Hello and welcome to the week 4 vlog. I can't believe it's week 4. It's not quite the end, there are kind of 5 weeks this month, but I cannot believe we're here. I had a really rough day yesterday. I thought I was gonna get a few hundred words max, but I ended up pushing through and getting my 2,000, so everything's good. My current word count is 36,079 words. That is about 2,000 words below my goal, but still ahead of the NaNo goal, so everything's fine. But I have an insane amount of work to do right now, so writing definitely has to take the back seat. The holiday season is coming. I get more busy with work, so today is just go, 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 work as much as I can. I'll probably get to writing tonight, but for now I just don't have the time. I have this thing where I forget everything I write the next morning, so I'm just looking over my document just to kind of refresh where I am so I can think about it while I'm working, because it's a lot of busy work that doesn't take the kind of mental space. So I'm looking over. I outlined the midpoint and I'm very excited about that. The story is moving ahead. Act 1 is basically done. There's like one more scene and then we're bursting into Act 2. Everything's good. I'm gonna go. Hello, it is Tuesday the 21st of November and I didn't film much yesterday. Let's talk about it. And yes, I am wearing the same thing as yesterday. It's fine. Yesterday was it was a day. Yesterday was quite a busy day for me. I had a lot of work to do, and then once I finally got a hold of it and kind of was able to take a minute, I crashed and I wasn't doing super well, but it's fine. It's kind of whatever, you know. I ended up pushing through. I got my work done, and then, you know, made dinner, had dinner, and then I came to my room and thought, I'm kind of a little tired. I'm just gonna lie down for a second, the slightest amount of time, and then I'll get up and write. And then I slept for over an hour and woke up at I don't know, 8:30ish and thought, I don't want to write. I was so tired. I was a bit wrecked. I've just been going so constantly. NaNo is a lot of work. I think doing the vlog on top of that is also a lot. I still haven't edited last week's vlog. It was meant to go up yesterday, but I just haven't had the time, the mental space, or the energy to do it. So I think it'll go up on Friday, I think. I don't know. Yesterday, I genuinely thought, get whatever words you can, whether that is 200 words, just so you can say you wrote something. And let me tell you, those 200 words felt impossible. But once I got going, I kind of finished out the bit that I was writing and I had a few hundred words. And then I just went through the last few chapters and filled in some of my brackets, because whenever I don't know what to write or want to finish a scene, I just add a bracket with a little outline of what's going to happen. So I did that. I ended up adding 1,000 words to the start of a chapter because there was a little bracket that said, start the chapter. So I added a lot to the chapter, a lot of internal thought. This character did need a bit more going on, so I think it's good. I think it explains a lot about her and some of the baggage she has, so I'm happy with that. But yes, I ended up getting 1,711 words, which is good. I got the NaNo word count. I guess I should grab a reward. I also have to get one for, what day was it? Sunday, maybe? So let's just do that now. I'm also looking at my wall. I haven't filled out my wall chart for a while. So the first one is Purple Night. Oh my god, I could do with a purple night. I guess I should add a little bit of context to what I mean by Purple Night. Basically, if you've heard me talk about Purple September, which is a little tradition that I kind of started accidentally in my life, it's like that, but one night instead of a whole month. basically, see my little orb light? Don't look at all my washing. I have this little light and I set it to purple. It's very nice mood lighting. I put my fairy lights on and I engage in art of some kind, whether that is watching a movie or listening to music or myself creating art. It's always a really nice like songwriting atmosphere. But yeah, it's just really nice. It's very meditative. It's kind of very self-care, but it's quite lovely. I could really use that. I think once Nano ends, I'm going to have to like recover. But the other reward that I am owed, oh, it goes hand in hand. Enjoy a miscellaneous craft. I have this problem. It's not a problem. I have this habit. It is a problem. Whenever I'm like at a shop and they have little like craft kits, like the cheap little ones for kids, I grab them and I buy them, and I have so many of them. And they were sitting by my desk. I actually moved them like yesterday. They're in my wardrobe. I have a lot of them, is what I'm saying, and I think that would be fun. I do need to do something like that where you can like put your effort and focus into a craft and kind of get into a flow state so that my brain can just kind of rest for a little bit. But yes, my current total word count is 37,790 words, which is a lot of words, to be fair, to write in 20 days. That's pretty good. In an ideal world where I had been getting my word count every day, I should be at 40k already. I am not. I don't care so much about catching up to my word count as long as I stay above the Nano word count. That's the main goal. I did remember that this is the time during Nano last year that I got COVID. So I'm kind of comparing where I'm at now to then, and like if that were to happen again, would I be able to get my words? Probably not. Last year I was actually looking, this is a tangent now, but I was looking at my word count last year and I was doing really well. I was well ahead of the Nano word count until the last week or so when I didn't need many more words and I had COVID, so I was just kind of letting myself rest. But I think I'm gonna go. I still have a lot of work to do. I'm finding it really hard to get focused this morning because it's kind of a miserable day. It's super cloudy, like overcast. I need to plan my day. I think I need to plan my day. Okay, you know what? First thing I'm gonna do is get my room kind of in shape. It's a mess right now because I've not been feeling well for the past many days. I've been just really stressed out. Just really not doing well. So I'm gonna tidy up in here and then probably go to my office and work like a good capitalist cog in the machine. I love having to find a way to make money to get a chance to exist in this world. Isn't it so fun? I love it. It's so good. I'm gonna go and do that and then make a to-do list so I can do all the things I need to do. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Good morning, it is the 22nd of November and last night I hit 40,000 words. It's wild that I'm so close to the 50k. I did find it kind of hard to write yesterday. I've just started Act 2, so like I'm kind of still finding my feet with that, but I'm having a good time. I actually got most of my words during the daytime yesterday, so I didn't have to stay up super late to write, which was nice. I really needed the sleep. I still woke up at 6 o'clock on the dot, despite turning my alarm off. My body was like, it's time, get up. I didn't get out of bed though. I do think that the lack of sleep is catching up with me. I've been a bit of a wreck lately, and just like exhausted constantly. So yeah, once I get the 50k, once the month is over, I think I'm gonna have to take a bit of a break. At this rate, I'm going to get to the midpoint and no further during Nano for the 50k. It's just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna get further than that. Yeah, it's a much longer draft than I usually do, especially for a first draft, but that's kind of cool. I'm finally getting over my underwriting thing, but I do feel like maybe I've swung too far into overwriting, but we'll see. It's kind of crazy to think that because I'm on 40k, there's only like 5 days left if I'm getting my 2k a day, which, what? Like, I feel like Nano has just started, but also I feel like I've been going forever. A part of me wanted to try and have a 5k day today, but I just don't have the time to do that with work and everything. So yeah, I do kind of want to rush towards the 50k because like, I'm nearly there. I could just be done so soon. But I'm gonna go work and I'll be back to write later. I also need to get the reward for yesterday, so here we go. There aren't too many left in here, which is cool. That means I've been getting my word count every day. My wall is covered in these things because I haven't been doing them, but today is watch a comfort show. That's good. I need that. Good morning. It is the 23rd of November. It is Thursday and I think I'm burnt out. In previous years when I've tried to do Nano, the burnout comes in week 3. This is week 4 currently, and yeah, I'm a bit gone. I think I stretched myself a little too thin this year, doing Nano and the vlog and having a bunch of stuff going on with work and my personal life. It's just a lot at once. And yeah, basically all areas of my life are suffering for the fact that I'm doing too much. But in terms of my writing, I got 500 words yesterday, 528 to be exact, and every one of them was a struggle. I spent the early evening kind of relaxing. I started cross-stitching, which I'm actually really enjoying. I started embroidering a few years ago and that's fun, but there's something about the like structure of cross stitch that I'm really enjoying. But anyway, I planned on writing for the kind of later evening, and then some stuff happened and I wasn't able to do that, and then I basically started at 9:30, 10-ish in bed and I was just so tired. I basically like fought for every word. I got 500 words and I just had to stop. I then really struggled to fall asleep and I was then woken up early by my cat scratching at my door to be let in. I am very tired. I am like completely exhausted to the point where like I don't know what's real right now. Obviously I know what's real, but I just feel fake. It's like everything's strange. If I can manage my day well, which I doubt, but if I can, I think I might try and take an afternoon nap because I'm just completely exhausted. Oh my god, sorry, I just saw the time. It is 11:15. I thought it would maybe be 10 o'clock. Okay, well, looks like an afternoon nap is out of the question because it's already almost afternoon. Okay, I think I need to make a very structured to-do list today because I have so much to do and no idea how I'm gonna get it all done. I have some deadlines for work, so I need to like get stuff done, but like also I'm really tired, and to be completely honest, my mental health is not good right now. Frankly, quite bad. But yeah, that makes work really hard. Work is like the first thing to go for me when I'm not doing well. But I need to get it done. I have customers relying on me getting stuff done by deadlines, so I need to do that. So yeah, I think you can see how writing has taken a backseat in the past few weeks. Work kind of has to be pretty high on the priority because it involves other people. My mental health has to take priority because without it, nothing gets done. But with that said, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is spend 10 minutes cleaning up my room. It is a nightmare in here. It's making me feel bad. The angle has so specifically been like this area because it's literally like the corner. There is nothing that could be here because it's the door opens there. Literally everywhere else is horrific. But I'm gonna spend a few minutes, 10 minutes, cleaning as much as I can. It's not dirty, it's just messy. Tidying as much as I can, and then get into my office, hopefully get basically everything done. I'm not going to get everything done, hopefully get a lot of it done, and then hopefully get to writing. Okay. Hello, good morning. It is Friday, the 24th of November. It has just hit 9 o'clock and I'm gonna get started. Yesterday, I kind of got to this point where I was like, oh no, I think I'm done with Nano. I don't think I can get my words anymore. But yesterday I did get my 2,000 words, so maybe I was just having a rough few days, but everything's fine. I'm currently on 42,611 words, which is 2 days ahead of the Nano goal. I'm far behind my personal goal at this point. I'm not catching up to that. It's fine though. I actually spent most of my writing time yesterday outlining. I do count those words during Nano because I'm essentially like writing the scenes, but just not well. During Nano, all words count to me. I've got 3 of the next 4 chapters outlined. I'm having some trouble working out what point of view each chapter should be. I've decided to have the same point of view before and after the midpoint. I think that actually works well, even the fact that it is a kind of structured change, with the fact that like usually there is at least a few chapters between the same point of view. So I think it works. I can't believe I have like 7,500 words left before the Nano goal, and I know realistically I could hit that in a day if I did nothing but write and really committed to it, but I don't have the time to do that. I want to so badly. I'd love to just knock it all out, but responsibilities exist. Work, especially right now, is taking up a significant amount of my time. But yes, before I forget, like usual, I am going to get my reward for yesterday. At this point, I'm not bothering really doing any of them. I'm going to just take time once I'm finished with Nano to do as many of them as I can. But today is have some chocolate. I take back everything I said. I will be doing this probably at some point today. Listen, here's the thing, right? I'm vegan and most chocolate isn't vegan. I was really into dairy milk back when I ate animal products, and there's just not anything that's quite the same. I did just buy one of those like thick blocks of Whitakers. I'm very excited. But yes, I'm gonna go get stuff done and I'll be back later to talk about my progress. Soup. Hello, it is Saturday the 25th. Yes, I am wearing what I wore yesterday. I had a very productive day yesterday in everything except writing. I didn't get started till about 9:30 in the evening. I ended up writing 1,727 words, which is okay. I ended the day on 44,338 words, which is okay. Ahead of the Nano goal, behind mine, but we're beyond that at this point. If I had kept up my 2,000 words a day, I would be finishing today. That is not happening. It is Saturday and I usually have a very unproductive day on Saturday, especially in terms of writing, but I decided to get started this morning. I didn't have anything to do. Usually I spend the morning kind of cleaning, but everything's okay. I did that during the week. So I have already written 1,045 words. I am over 45,000 words now. It's wild to think that I have less than 5,000 words to go for Nano. It's just very exciting. I can't believe I've almost done it. I think that because last year's Nano was the first time I actually thought I could win. My entire mood was different for it, and this year I know I can win. I did last year, and so I just kind of feel like I have to win, which has made the whole month feel a bit weird. But now seeing that there are 5 days to go, I am 5,000 words from the goal. I know I can achieve that. It's just really cool. But I did hit the NaNoWriMo word count yesterday, so it's reward time. And it is a picnic lunch. That's quite lovely. It is kind of raining today. So not today, but eventually. Hello, it is late Saturday night, the 25th of November. If I was getting my 2,000 words a day, I would have won today. I did not. I have written 1,000 words today and I'm not going to write more, but it is the most productive Saturday I've had all month, so I'm really happy with that. I'm currently on 45,408 words. I have less than 5,000 words to write, and that is absolutely crazy. I've had a really good day today. I had a little craft-afternoon with my friend. I'm going to show you some of my crafts because I absolutely love them. We were using clay today. I made a little book. I'll show you better tomorrow in the daylight. But I also made a stuffed olive. And then just a coaster. I made a beautiful little trinket tray. It's a flower and the petals curl up. I was showing it to my friend because we pulled them out of the oven and let them sit. And I picked it up and I was like, this might be my favorite thing I've ever made, and dropped it and it broke immediately. So it is currently in surgery. I've super glued it and hopefully it sticks. But yeah, I am gonna go because it's quite late right now. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Hello, it is Monday the 27th of November and I think I'm gonna hit 50k today. I didn't start writing till pretty late yesterday, but I ended up getting my 2,000 words, which left me on 47,427 words, so I have just over 2,500 words to write and then I'm done. I kept saying I think I'm going to get just past the midpoint. I'm still like 2.5 chapters away from there, so we'll see. So that's just not gonna happen, but that's probably because I spent a few days and a lot of words outlining, so yeah, I'm very excited. I've had such a good time this nano, but I'm ready for it to be over. I need to be able to just like go to sleep when I'm tired rather than staying up to get words. But because the draft isn't over, this isn't going to be the end, so I'm going to have to keep going, but I won't be holding myself to a daily word count. This video was meant to end yesterday, but I decided to just continue until I finish because we're almost there. I'm hoping today is the day. I've only gotten over 2,500 words twice this month, but I do know it's possible. I just need to write during the day before I'm in bed, before I'm exhausted. Also, not at all relevant to writing, but I'm wearing this skirt because it's like space, right? Actually, I made it in a video, you can watch it, it'll be linked. I'm wearing it because the Doctor Who special came out yesterday and I've watched it 2 or 3 times already and really want to watch it again. But with that said, I think I'm gonna try and get some writing done. If I can get 1,000 words done this morning, that'll be great, and then I can come back to it in the afternoon. I do have some things to do, but I'm very excited. I can't believe it's almost over. I feel like this nano experience was so different to last year for me, but I don't know like how to even express that. It's just been different and like more consistent almost. And at least this year I didn't get COVID, so a win's a win, I guess. But okay, I'm gonna go write and hopefully get a good lot of words in. Hello, it is evening now. I have 748 words. I still need just under 2,000 to hit 50k, but I did get my word count yesterday, so it is reward time. Wear a cape. This is great. Maybe I'll do that to finish off. We'll see. Hello. This is not getting done today, but tomorrow. I can't believe it. It's done. Just like that. I'm wearing my nano shirt. I feel just so excited. It is the 28th of November and last night I hit 50,000 words. I have officially won NaNoWriMo 2023. I can't believe it. It's done. Early in the evening, I really didn't think I was going to stay up to write. I was very tired. But then the words just started flowing and I did it. I stopped writing just after I hit the 50k because I was tired and I really wanted to log my words, and I just can't believe we're here. The month went by so quickly, the story went by so quickly, and I'm not even at the midpoint yet. I thought I would write the midpoint and about a chapter more, just based on the amount of words per chapter I was writing. But then there were a few longer chapters, so I'm not at the midpoint yet. I am going to continue writing until the end of the month, but with no expectation of word count, just enough to stay in the story. I'm hoping to write most days until I finish this book, but that's going to take a while. I want to at least get to the midpoint and a few chapters after the kind of initial fallout. But then I do need to take a break and outline the rest of it because I have no idea what's happening. I just can't believe that it's done. Like 50,000 words in 27 days is wild. I think it's fitting to do one final daily reward. There are so many on my wall. I think I'm going to dedicate a day to just doing all of them, but the last daily reward is... go on a classical music walk. Perfect. I would do that honestly this morning if it wasn't raining right now. I can't believe we're done. I can't believe it. So what happens now? Nano is over. A lot of the discussions about what to do post Nano are about revising, writing a second draft, editing. I'm not there yet. I have to finish this draft. I think I'm going to take some time away from this project. The past few days, week maybe, I've been thinking about the project I worked on last Nano. Because 50,000 words this time didn't even get me halfway, I was reflecting on the fact that my last project was barely 50,000 words as a finished story. And I know that like there are different genres, there's different expectations, but I'm really intrigued to see if I rewrote it, whether or not it would be longer. Just because I have always been like a chronic underwriter and maybe I'm finally breaking free from that. But I'm just very excited right now. I've had so much fun writing this month. It's been a lot of ups and downs. I've definitely struggled in the last 2 weeks especially, but there is just such a like pure joy to writing. Just that form of creativity is so necessary for me. And I just love it. But I am very excited to not have a set daily word count anymore. I found myself writing late into the night most nights, and my general well-being did take the brunt of that. I have been just exhausted physically and emotionally, and I can't wait to be tired at 9 p.m. and go to bed and not have to write 2,000 words. But yeah, I know it's my own fault for like not writing in the morning when I said I would, or spending the kind of early evening watching Doctor Who. Yeah, I'm excited to catch up on my sleep, to catch up on all the areas of my life that did get a little bit abandoned because my priorities were elsewhere. But I just feel really great right now. I'm very thankful as well. As much as like writing is a very personal activity, you kind of do it alone. It's all in your head until you write it. I'm also just so unbelievably grateful for the support that I've gotten through this, whether that is my mother offering to make me dinner when she knows I'm writing, or my best friend cheering me on every day when I message at like 10 at night saying I haven't written any words yet, or comments on the vlog. I just don't think something like Nano is very possible without support, and I've won Nano and I had amazing support, and I'm really excited and happy and tired. But yes, this was the week 4 vlog. There was going to be another vlog. I was going to break week 5 off into its own thing, but seeing as I finished on a Monday, it felt unnecessary, so this is it. This is the last vlog for Nano. I will probably vlog the day where I get through all of my daily rewards that have piled up, just because I think it's fun. But if you've been watching the vlogs, thank you for following along. If you're doing Nano, how are you going? How is it? Nano is a lot of work. It's coming to an end. Any progress you've made is progress that wasn't there before, so even if you don't hit your goals, that's fine. Progress is progress. If I can leave you with one piece of advice, it would be to save and back up your files. I definitely experienced a bit of chaos involving technology this month and thought that I lost everything, but back it all up. You can have automatic backups, you can save it to a separate hard drive, you can email it to yourself. Just make sure you have a separate copy of your work somewhere. So much effort goes into writing a book, and losing it is heartbreaking. But thank you for watching this video. I can't believe we're here. But I upload twice a week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.